For more on this, John, let's bring in criminal defense attorney Bob Bianchi. Bob, it's just a horrific story to have to go through this again after following it for all the time that she had gone missing. Then she was discovered in that cornfield where this man had hidden her body. And now the video image of him circling around her as she went for a run on a route that she used so many times before. She then threatened to call 911 when he wouldn't leave her alone, and we know what happened after that. What do you expect will happen in this trial?
Well, I expect a guilty conviction in this trial. The evidence is relatively overwhelming, both forensically. He showed the investigators where the body was. The only little hiccup as a former homicide prosecutor is that part of his confession, about 5 or 6 hours, is not going to be admissible because of a violation of his Miranda warnings, where the police forgot to tell him whatever he said could be used against him in court. However, he made other statements that the court is allowing to be admitted, and they're basically, Sandra, the very things you said. He got out of the car, he followed her, she rebuffed his advances, she threatened to call the police, and she wound up in his trunk where her DNA is found, and then brings the investigators to the body. Pretty solid case.
His immigrant status obviously made this a very big political story. While the story was already big on a national scale, as a Mexican national, what does that mean? What are the implications in the courtroom knowing that fact?
Well, there shouldn't be anything with respect to his immigration status unless the judge finds that there is a relevant aspect to his immigration status with regard to the elements of the offense that he's charged with. So typically speaking, Sandra, in most cases, if there's somebody that's there that's not in this country legally, that is usually not a relevant fact to the commission of the offense. The prosecutors are going to have to try to make an argument somehow that there's some connectivity to his immigration status and the commission of a crime in order for it to be relevant, admissible evidence.
You know, when the warnings came in about this trial and the things that would be seen and heard that happened around that crime scene that day, and you remember the suspect describing how after she said, "I was going to call 911," how he said he has no memory of what happened after that. It was just it's a gruesome crime. Bob, thank you for joining us. Final thought there?
Yeah, final thought is that this is a crime of opportunity, and people that are in my business, we get nervous about people like this that are out there for no reason. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time, and a tragedy like this can occur. Always have to be cautious about your surroundings wherever you are.
Bob, good message. Thanks for being here. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandra.
John.
Sandra.